Assalamu alaikum, adab, namaste, sat sri akal, and very good day to all of you. So that was my kind of a welcome home surprise. And yes, I'm back. I'm back in UAE. I'm back home. Oh God, it's so glad to be back home. So it's been 7 months, around 194, 196 days, 2 major surgeries, 12 rounds of chemo, all done. My last chemo was on the 6th of September. As of now, I'm all clear, touch wood, Alhamdulillah, by the grace of God. I have a PET scan that's coming up on the 16th of October. God willing, if that is also clear, I should be okay. Then there is a kind of like a test or a checkup every 6 months, a blood test every 3 months for the next, I think, 5 years, and after that it's every 1 year checkup. So it's been a hell of a ride. It's been quite an experience for me, for my family, for my friends, but it has made me realize a lot of things, and it has put a lot of things into perspective the last couple of months. And I have mentioned this before. I was treated at the MVR Cancer Research Hospital, which is based out of Kerala in Calicut, and they have actually started a clinic branch in Dubai, in Airport Road. A really good hospital. The doctors are really good there too. When you go for such kind of treatments, and when you see kids that are like 2 or 4 years old, 6 years old, so much filled with positive attitude and facing this thing. Of course, they kind of don't realize they are suffering with this disease or are going through a treatment, but still looking at them, you feel like, you know what, if they can get through it, why not me? Then you see older people, elderlies, all of them are just moving on with it, and I hope nobody is suffering with this, but if anybody is there who is kind of diagnosed, right, kind of getting into the treatment, this is what the doctors told me also. It's 70 to 80% your attitude towards your sickness. If you have a positive attitude and if you are willing to fight it, that's more of a treatment than the medicine. The medicines are just 20 to 30% of the whole treatment. So you have to be strong. You have to have a very positive attitude towards it. I'm not going to lie, I have broken down at times in between, not because of the sickness, but mainly because of all the discomfort that was happening around. And I'm not a kind of a person who likes to be indoors. I was like basically shuttling between hospital and home. I don't like to be indoors, so I kept myself occupied with work, a lot of work, and yeah, that's it. A lot of work. You have to keep your mind always busy. The moment your mind is static, or if you stay idle, you start thinking about your sickness, you start thinking about the people who are around you, and a lot of people who come and sympathize with you or kind of come and visit you, especially in India. I think they are kind of like, we're so sorry you have the sickness. That's not what we want to hear. We don't want to hear anything about our sickness. We already know about it, and we are going through it. We want positive vibes around you. So keeping your mind occupied kind of helps you out. Then most of my treatment details I have already put up in my previous videos. I know this video is coming after quite a long break, but the chemos were okay. It kind of got a little bad at the end. Bad in the sense I was suffering from weakness, fatigue, a lot of my senses, my tongue. It felt like as if it was covered with a filament and I couldn't taste things properly. But it's okay. I'm still kind of low on my WBC, white blood cells count. It's not up to the mark, and I still need to wear a mask while I go out. I have actually joined back work. Like I said, I just want to keep myself busy, and I'm trying to get into the normal routine, but I still need to wear a mask before I go out, just to not risk any infection. hopefully everything should get sorted out, and I'm praying, just keep praying for me and my family. um, there are some things that I need to say. I know, I mean, this is going to be a long battle for me. I'm halfway through it, hopefully. uh, my family, my dad, my brother, and by the way, the whole welcome home surprise was from my sister-in-law and my mom and all. My brother, my sister-in-law, my parents, my dad, mom, my wife, they are the reason probably I'm still here right now. I don't want to get all emotional by saying this, but my dad, my brother, I mean, they were there for a few months, but my mom and my wife were there throughout my treatment. They have probably gone through more than what I went through. They were really strong, at least in front of me. Uh, and my wife went through a lot more than anybody else. I say that because during my treatment, especially after my second major surgery, you have this. I think it's the same case when anybody undergoes a major surgery. You have this kind of an irritation feeling, and you get angry a lot. You don't have control on your anger base. You get a lot of you get frustrated quite easily, and she got the better part of it actually. I kind of controlled around my mother. I didn't want her to lose my temper, but my wife did get a lot. She has gone through a lot, and hopefully I'm going to make it up to her, as well as for my family too. Hoping to We are actually hoping to go for Umrah, inshallah, by December. Those who don't know about Umrah, it's basically we do a pilgrimage. It's an intention and a niyat that we have kept, so hopefully it's something that we are doing. And there are some, like I mentioned, there are some other things that I have already started working on. I don't want to tell it right now because it's something that I want to do it personally, but I would need a lot of help with getting things done, and I will share that hopefully in by next month. It's something that you do for the community, for the people who really deserve things, and if we are capable to do it, we should. I want to mention two of my friends, all my friends, my relatives, people whom I know. They all have prayed for me and kind of gone beyond their way to pray for me and for my good health, and that's all a reason why I am right now speaking to you in front of you. But there is two of my closest friends. They know who they are. I'm not mentioning their names. They were there probably during the worst times during this last 6-7 months, and they have been with my family too. And I'm not going to say thank you to them, probably because they'll kind of beat me up if I do that. I hope I don't have to be there for them in such situation, but it really meant a lot. It really did mean a lot, more than me actually, for knowing that they were there for my family. It really meant a lot to me. Then I want to say a special mention to the doctors and nurses of the MBR hospital as well as of RAC hospital, Russell Chemo hospital. It's not about the treatment, but the way they kind of gave guidance to me and my family, more towards boosting our confidence actually. To a close friend of mine, a family friend, Dr. Shuja, they and their family were there with us during our tough times, and most of my friends, I can list them, a lot of my friends, all of them were there through their constant touch, constant follow-up with my family about my health, praying for me and my family. Some of my friends actually came and visited at my place, and that meant a lot to us, because when you're going through a treatment, especially when you're with your family, and when you see your closest friends there with you, visiting you and being there for you, and they were not there just to see my health, they came there to spend some time with me. They didn't speak about my illness. We were just reminiscing of the good old days of school days and everything, and it was really good. And last but not the least, A special mention to the company that I'm working for, Eternity Technologies. Uh, where do I start? Um, my CEO, my general manager, uh, and my global business development head, uh, who actually came and visited me at my place. The support they have given me during this time is uh, invaluable. I mean, I don't know how I can repay back to the company, uh, but at least I haven't heard any company that goes so out of their way to make sure that you're taken care of, to make sure that your family is taken care of, to be in such constant touch and follow up with your family, to advising them what is the best for me, and especially when they knew that I wanted to be busy, keeping me occupied, at the same time making sure that I'm not overstraining myself. I mean, I can just go on and on about the company, and especially about my GM and my CEO, as well as my the manager, my business development head manager. I really want to thank him, thank them actually for their prayers and support, and thank the company for doing probably the kind of support that I haven't actually heard of. And I hope I have the opportunity to kind of repay them back in some way or the other. Uh, I know this is kind of a long video. I just wanted to kind of show my gratitude. I'm like I said before, I'm not a kind of a person who likes to express a lot, so I'm trying to use this video to say in my own way thank you to all of you. And last but not the least, it's all the prayers and blessings, and my faith in God, my faith in Allah, basically, that has put us through this tough time. And I hope I completely recover. My next test and everything goes well. And I request all of you to keep praying for me and my family, and that we come out of this in the best way possible. I think, yeah, that's it. The upcoming vlogs, we will try to keep it entertaining and try to explore new stuff, but I would also like to go parallelly about the lifestyle changes that has happened with me, whether it's my diet, whether it's things I can do, and everything, so that if there is a section of people who are suffering from this, maybe through my experience it might help you or your family. So that's it from now. See you at the next vlog.